You've tried to lose fat using mainstream advice before. You've tried cutting calories, eating less than what you need. And it works at first, but tell me what happens next. One day, you feel too bad to stay in your calorie deficit. And what do? You binge eat and gain back all the weight you've lost. Now, why does this happen? At first, your body starts eating itself, making you lose weight. Not necessarily fat, but weight in general. It could be fat, water weight, muscle, or even bones if you undereat for too long. Then you always feel hungry. You're starved and malnourished. Your body is so depleted that it makes you binge eat and it feels almost uncontrollable. A calorie deficit doesn't work because it depletes your body. And on top of that, it's not even accurate. There's a 20% error margin, so your food may have about 20% more or less calories. But there's a better and more sustainable way to get lean without being constantly hungry. A way in which you get plenty of nutrients, your body thrives, and you feel better while looking better. And it's done through optimizing your hormones so they work with you instead of against you. Here's what to do. First, cut the junk and processed bullshit. And cut the seed oils. I don't think I need to explain this to you. And don't sit here and talk to me about wanting to look and feel your best and then tell me, oh, everything in moderation. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything in moderation. This shit fucks up your brain and hormones. The second step is to reduce, or even better, cut the carbs. This reduces insulin spikes so you store less fat, reduces ghrelin, your hunger hormone, so you don't feel constantly hungry. Because eating carbs upregulates your ghrelin, which makes you feel even more hungry, so you eat more. Also, when insulin is reduced, this increases glucagon, the hormone responsible for burning fat. And cutting carbs reduces bloating significantly, so you'll have a less puffy face and stomach. Step 3 is to increase your protein and animal fat. This upregulates leptin, your satiety hormone, so you'll feel full and satiated faster. And don't mistake this for undereating. You won't undereat, you'll eat the right amount, and you'll literally feel it when you can't eat more, and you'll stop. And you'll feel full for longer without that heavy, bloated feeling in your stomach. Your stomach will feel light, but you won't feel the need to eat. And when leptin increases, ghrelin decreases, making you feel less hungry. You'll also get the nutrients your body needs, so your body won't get depleted. It will thrive and you'll feel better. And don't worry, you literally can't overeat when you're eating like this. Here's what to eat. Red meat should be about 80% of your food intake. Start with leaner cuts for the first 2 weeks. Then transition to fattier cuts. Ideally should be eaten raw. Your main source of fat should be unsalted raw butter. It will be your main energy source, will give you healthy saturated animal fat, vitamins A, E, D, and K2, and cholesterol. And it stops hunger very quickly. For the first 2 weeks or so, don't eat that much butter. So here's the thing so you can understand it better. At first, you want to have as much protein as possible with little fat. So you aim for leaner cuts of meat and you lower the amount of butter you eat. Then, after about 2 weeks, you start increasing the amount of fat you're eating. As in, go for fattier cuts of meat and eat more butter as well. Red meat and butter should make up the majority of your diet. The rest of the food list can be eaten, but they're not the main focus. Fish and seafood are rich in protein, omega-3s, and essential vitamins and minerals. You can eat chicken too, but the majority of meat should be red meat. Eggs are great, and you can eat as many of them as you want, but don't rely on them entirely. And raw milk will give you protein, fat, enzymes, bacteria, vitamins and minerals, and it's very hydrating. But drinking too much of it can stop you from getting lean, so it should be limited. Or skip it completely if you want. It's not necessary. Eating like this will reset your hormones to work in your favor. You'll shred fat without starving, and you'll look and feel your best. And so you don't have to remember all of this. I've left the entire board as a free downloadable PDF. You'll find it in the first link in the description. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.